Welcome to Cayuga On Final's Career and Technical Education Program. My name is Kiana Coleman and I go to Auburn High School and take criminal justice here.
Hi, I'm Jake Weed and I'm from Auburn High School. I'm in the Computer Systems and Network Administration program here at CTE.
I'm Michaela Gunup and I go to Cato Meridian High School. I take the Health-Related Occupations program here at Cayuga On Final. We're going to give you a tour around campus and introduce you to other career and tech programs that are available.
The educational programs offered here fit seamlessly in your high school classes and meeting your educational needs. While completing your high school requirements, you also gain a variety of important skills that will help you be successful after graduation. You attend classes here for the entire school year for 2.5 hours each day. The other half of your day is spent at your home school. All of our programs offer a 2-year sequence. First-year programs are offered in the afternoon, while second-year programs are offered in the morning. You can receive up to 7 credits for your 2-year program. Every program is free, as your high school covers the cost of tuition and transportation if you choose to ride the provided school bus. Students may need to purchase specific items for their program, but most of the equipment, tools, and supplies are provided by the Cayuga Onondaga CTE.
So how does that all fit into your already busy schedule?
If you start a first-year program in your junior year, you can take English, U.S. history, physical education, and math or science at your home school, and then take your selected program in the afternoon.
If you start either a first-year or second-year program in your senior year, you can take English, economics and government, physical education, and math or science at your home school in the afternoon and take your selected program in the morning.
Students in these programs can still participate in clubs and sports at their home schools. I play lacrosse, field hockey, and cheerleading and have been going here for 2.5 years. And I get to eat lunch with my friends.
As you can see, the programs will make it easy to get all of your graduation requirements. In fact, CTE programs include some of your core class requirements.
These can include English, math, health, and science. Topics in these subject areas are tied to specific business and industry course content, making it clear to you how academic material and business knowledge and skill relates to one another.
In addition to the integrated academics being part of your program, Cayuga Onondaga CTE also offers separate classes in math, social studies, and phys ed in case you need to take those in addition to your program.
The idea is that you won't have to worry about completing requirements for your Regents diploma.
Everybody gets to do an internship. By the end of the second year, you'll have real-life job experience performing duties from your program.
Students perform real work in an employment setting.
Internships look great on your resume as well.
What kind of programs can you take here? There are over 15 different options here at CTE.
Each curriculum is unique and offers you an opportunity that cannot be duplicated at your home school.
We invite you to take a closer look at our programs.
In the Applied Electrical Technology program, students will be involved in live work on off-campus construction and restoration sites. Students will master the fundamentals of residential and commercial wiring. In their second year, students will learn electrical codes and their interpretations, the proper installation of various types of conduit, and also explore alternative energy technologies, including the installation and management of photovoltaic systems. This program prepares students for all areas of work in the electrical field.
The skills I learned are residential construction wiring, commercial construction wiring for factories, photovoltaics, like solar panels and other green technology.
I feel I'll be more prepared for a job after high school because of CTE.
The hands-on manner, being able to actually go out and do the work instead of sitting in a classroom learning out of a book. We do almost all of our work out in the school or on job sites.
I like the atmosphere. You're pushed to figure things out by yourself. I like that.
The Auto Body program prepares students for employment in the automotive body repair field. This program focuses on training in the repair and/or replacement of damaged metal and glass in vehicles. Students get hands-on experience in straightening bent frames, removing dents, welding torn metal, replacing parts, painting, and refinishing.
I chose auto body because it's something that's always going to be needed, and some people are always going to get in accidents, and my dad has this old car that I've always wanted to work on. Some skills that I've learned is patience, because you need patience, and my teacher really critiques, which is good, so you can learn how to do stuff right the first time so then you don't have to go back and do it again.
Our program is basically about fixing cars, damaged parts, rust, basically just fixing up all cars that are damaged. It gets you ready for a job if you want to pursue this after high school or in college. gives you a better understanding of what's out there, what it takes to be good in this business.
The Automotive Technology program teaches students the basic phases of automotive repair along with related safety procedures. Students learn to diagnose, troubleshoot, and perform preventative maintenance while repairing automobiles. Students have the opportunity to add to their credentials the Automotive Service Excellence Certification, an industry-wide accepted certification.
I decided to enroll in this program because my father doing car rebuilds, and I just like cars. After I complete this class, I plan on going into the field, working at a big shop, and moving out to something bigger.
So some of the things are how to maintain your brakes and your suspension parts, basic engine service, how they operate, electronics, things like your headlights, tail lights, reverse lights, check engine lights especially, and New York State inspections. We learn how to do those. The instructors here are really great. They really work with you when you need questions answered. Actually, all the cars in the shop right now are live cars. People actually are expecting these back at some point. So we try to do the best job we can and get it done in a timely fashion.
The Computer Systems and Network Administration is a 2-year program. The first year begins with basic PC repair and troubleshooting as students learn the basic of computer technology, computer help desk, and technician skills. In the second year, the student will build upon previous experience and gain a solid foundation in network and systems administration, complete with training in the latest technologies used by businesses today. Network Plus and A Plus certification credentials are available to deserving students in this program.
Our program focuses mainly on how system information, stuff like that, how information moves, and how computers are becoming more an integral part in society.
We learn about the hardware inside of a computer. We learn networking, how everything is interconnected, and communication. The projects I enjoy doing the most here have to be the ones actually being inside of a computer, having to take out hardware and replace it.
We have gotten a lot out of a drone, actually, that flies. It's something out of a movie, I swear. We made it ourselves, we got the parts and we made it. Can fly, it can do all types of crazy stuff, and I've genuinely never seen one until I came here. So that was really amazing that you can come here and see things that you've never even heard of before. I think the skills we picked up here are essential. I mean, they're fundamental right to the core. We're hands-on so that it commits to memory. We've had the amazing experience of learning how to use a 3D printer, which a lot of kids I know my age they don't even know what a 3D printer is. But when you get to work with it, you get to see that there's endless possibilities with it. It's infinite. Anything you can come up with can be printed out and used in everyday life.
In the Construction Building Trades program, students learn everything from foundation forming to interior finish. The program includes masonry, which enhances an understanding of formwork and structural design. Students get hands-on experience in all phases in the construction industry by planning, developing, and building an actual structure. Students are regularly involved in live work on off-campus construction sites.
Building an addition on a house out here in Auburn, and it's like a sunroom. We got 4 windows on the one side, and we put some sunroofs in. We did the roof in. We did the whole addition. Love working with the teachers. They show us everything. They teach us a lot of stuff, and I've learned so much in here. And they take the time to show you how to do stuff. That way you're not sitting here by yourself and not knowing what to do or how to do it.
I chose to come to this program because I like this trade because there's always going to be something built. You learn the basics of the construction trade. You do basic framing, you do roofing, you do siding. After BOCES, I'm planning on going to Alfred for the 2-year technical school there for the construction. And after that, I'm probably going to end up going into the union for a little bit. Eventually, I'd like to have my own business.
I chose this program to really excel on my construction and building trade skills and further myself in this industry and learn more and know the proper way to do everything. I'd recommend it to any students that want to learn how to maybe do their own home renovations when they get older. Or really, if you're not going to go out and do it as a business, you're still going to have the education. That way you don't have to go out and pay somebody else to do everything for you.
Cosmetology is a demanding career that requires a wide range of skills. Students attend the cosmetology program for 2 years, including a 20-day summer school session to satisfy the hour requirement for the New York State licensing exam. Students master the professional techniques for hair, skin, and nails in a salon environment, with hands-on instruction and training, as well as developing interpersonal communication skills, A clinic that is open to the community provides students with real-life experience in their field.
I joined this program just because I've always liked cutting hair. I cut most of my friends' hairs.
Skills that I've learned in cosmetology are hair cutting, styling, manicures, pedicures, waxing.
I love hair coloring. It's my favorite part of it. It brings out the creativity in cosmetology, and it's fun. It's always fun to work with our instructors, and they always help you whenever you need it.
We do get a lot of one-on-one time with our instructor.
We all help each other too. Like, someone will be frustrated over something, and then someone else will step in and help.
It's really cool to be able to meet people from all over, and you gain new friends and you know more people.
All the students in this class are very supportive. They're a bunch of great people.
Want a career in law enforcement? Law? Our students enjoy a wealth of opportunities to explore their interest in the world of law and criminal justice. Criminal Justice is a 2-year program that prepares students for careers in security, law enforcement, and the legal field. The curriculum includes extensive preparation in all aspects of law enforcement, including corrections, social services, probation, police investigative work, pre-law studies, and a whole lot more. In addition to academics, students will do hands-on learning such as fingerprinting, handcuffing, self-defense, crime scene investigation, crowd control, traffic control, and criminal justice defense work.
I chose the criminal justice program because I've been interested in it since I was about 4 years old, watching Judge Judy with my mother.
Criminal justice encompasses most of police work and legal work with the court systems. We do a lot of legal work in this class, doing assigned counsel cases, learning about the court system.
We learned how to handcuff felons, and it can be intense because they have weapons on them, and it's very stressful, and I like working in stressful environments.
If you want to be a local police officer, state trooper, U.S. Marshal, or even work in the FBI, it's a really good class to kind of figure out what you want to do in criminal justice. Mr. Pola is really well respected. He's done just about all you can think of that involves criminal justice, volunteer firefighting, been a police officer. He's now an attorney, practicing attorney. That's how we can do the assigned counsel work, is through him. And he was also in the military. It's really awesome to have a teacher like that with all his experience, giving you perspectives from all sides of the legal world and the criminal justice world.
After graduation, I'm going to OCC and starting the ROTC program and transferring over to SU, and I'm studying forensic psychology. After I graduate college, I plan on doing the civil service exam to start in a police academy right away. And I want to work my way up into the FBI as a forensic criminologist.
If you like cooking and food preparation, the Culinary Arts program is for you. In this program, you will learn everything from cooking to catering. In addition, you will gain management skills needed to succeed in the food service industry. The food service program teaches skills in menu planning, cooking, baking and catering techniques, as well as restaurant management. Students learn in a commercial kitchen where they prepare lunches, buffets, and banquets during the year.
I chose culinary arts because as a child I loved cooking with my grandma and I just had passion for it. Your first year you learn your basic knife skills and cooking techniques and how to run a sanitary kitchen. And then your second year you put all your methods to practice and we run a cafe.
I chose culinary because I love to cook and I want to learn more about cooking, and I enjoy it every time I come. We do different cuisines, and my favorite cuisine was the Indian with the spice. Chef is great. When we are running out of time, he boosts us up. We work harder. He makes us think about what we're doing, and he taught us a lot this year.
Your senior project, we each get a cuisine, and you run the cafe for a week. And everyone has their own cuisines. You're the manager for the week and you run the students, so you tell them what to do and you give them the recipes. I like the cooking aspect of the class, like putting the hot oil into a pan and searing something at high heat is what I love doing, like grilling. It's my passion. After I graduate, I plan on going to Paul Smith College for culinary arts and one day I'll hopefully own my own restaurant.
The focus of the Early Childhood Education program is to prepare students for careers working with children from birth to 8 years of age. The emphasis of the first year of the program is prenatal development, birth through middle childhood, child nutrition, and techniques for effective guidance. The second year will focus on developing curriculum and internships in the public schools.
Our teacher is really nice, Miss Hinman. She really works with the kids
as well as with us. So like it's not like she's just teaching us how to work with kids. She's actually doing it when we're in the daycare. And she has a really good understanding for it, so it's really nice to learn by example.
We work at different age groups. We work with the infants, the toddlers, and the preschoolers. And the infants are really cute, and they're my favorite. They go from 6 months, and then the preschools are up to like 3 to 4 years. People I would recommend this course to are people who like to work with kids and who have the patience and the time to deal with them when they're not as patient as you want them to be. And you have to sit down with them and teach them different things, and they also can teach you too about themselves and show you their personality.
After I graduate high school, I want to go to like college and get a degree so I can open my own daycare.
Want a career in fashion, music, gaming, or entertainment? Students enjoy a wealth of opportunities to explore their interest in the world of commerce through these 4 fields. Emerging careers in commerce develop skills that prepare you for careers in business and marketing industries while sharing your interests and ideas in connecting multimedia environment. Take charge of your future now by developing skills that you will need for the next step in your life.
My favorite thing is using Illustrator because I think it's really fun to make pictures yourself without having to edit it from somebody else. Basically learn a lot more than you ever would be able to in your home school. In a total, we can get 12 college credits from here and a Microsoft certification. So if that's the type of stuff you're interested in, you should definitely do it. I think I will have an advantage from this course because you walk away knowing so many different types of things. Some kids, after their internships, actually get offered a job, and it's so many different types of stuff you can do. You can do programming, or you can market for places.
This is our project room, and we present on the smart board, which also projects up onto the projector, and we do PowerPoints on all types of the 4 elements of gaming, entertainment, music, and fashion. And I've learned a lot this year. I just had a fun time this year. This has been probably my favorite year of high school.
The Graphic Design and New Media program offers students knowledge and skills with emerging media technologies that apply to graphic design, illustration, digital photography, marketing, computer animation, web design, and video production. Students graduate from the program with a portfolio that demonstrates the student's skills and includes a web and video component.
We do the design process and we learn about graphic design and the things that go on with graphic design, such as like the colors and the design process and how you get your designs from paper into the printing world. It's really interesting. It's really fun. My favorite thing is probably the involvement with the class. It's always, the teacher's always here. It's very hands-on, which is my easiest way to learn. So I really like how it's a professional environment and you really feel like you're in the work field already.
The environment in here is really nice. Mr. Cuddy is a good teacher. The students are really nice, and we help each other out when we need it when Mr. Cuddy's not available. When I graduate high school, I want to go to either Buffalo State or Oswego State for graphic design and new media.
I decided to start this program because I've wanted to be a television producer since I was very young, and I knew there was a major video component to the course. Really love animation. That's what we've been doing a lot of this year as seniors. My animation I've been working on is a comedy series called Paolo and Giles. It's just about 2 teenage guys. One's kind of a slacker, so it's really funny. I would recommend this class to anyone who wants to go into graphic design, video production, animation, and even art in general, because this is really good for learning the basic design process and how to be creative, but also how to make things that are marketable.
The Health-Related Occupations program prepares students to provide basic care to clients in their homes, long-term care facilities, residential facilities, and hospitals. In the classroom, students learn the theoretical base for skills, then acquire practical skills in the lab before going to clinical agencies. Certification for the Homemaker Home Health Aide can be obtained after the successful completion of the junior year and supervised clinical experiences. A successful completion of the senior year and completion of the state certification examination results in certification as a nursing assistant.
We definitely do hands-on work. We help with bathing, we help with like daily needs like dressing. I plan on going to college for my RN, which is registered nurse, and then I plan on working in a hospital in a maternity ward.
We got to obtain our CPR card, our home health aid, and we also got to get our CNA and we got to go around through the hospital and see many different things get performed, like EKGs and stuff like that, and many different areas like the ER, OB, stuff like that. We got to go everywhere. I would recommend this program to anyone interested in any aspect of healthcare because there's a lot to offer from this program.
After graduating this program, I would like to go on to college and get my RN because being in this program has really showed me that I want to be a nurse.
When I graduate from high school, I want to go to Cayuga Community College and become a registered nurse, and then hopefully work in the intensive care unit.
In the Heavy Equipment Repair and Operation program, students will learn entry-level skills needed in today's construction industry. Instruction and experience provided in shop management, equipment repair and operation, and Class A and B truck driving. You can learn to operate and repair loaders, dozers, graders, and backhoes. If you have a good mechanical aptitude and like working outside in all types of weather, you'll be successful in this program.
We work on anything, mainly anything that breaks down, like the backhoes, excavators, skid steers, stuff like that, and some other side projects like the drill pressing I'm making now, and basically whatever needs to be done we can do. I'm a foreman, so I'm in charge of my group. Our instructor tells us what we have to do, and then basically I guide our group through the task. Towards your senior year, you get more and more responsibilities, and eventually you get to the point where you're in the real world and you're in charge of other things without supervision, so you basically build yourself to become a leader. I would definitely recommend this class to students who want to pursue like a mechanical field and like operation and large equipment and stuff, because like I said, basically you get a set amount of work and it's basically on your time to get it done. You get plenty of time with the teacher to learn.
Which is great because there's jobs all over the place for this kind of trade.
The Machining and Welding program is a unique blend of two professions and is designed to help students develop job readiness skills relative to the welding and machining occupations. Good work ethics and employable skills are taught through classroom theory and shop activities. During the first year of our program, students learn the basic theory and skills of both welding and machining through required classroom and shop activities. Second-year students have the opportunity to specialize in either the machining or welding portion of this program. In welding, students will focus on different types of welding procedures. In machining, students will expand on their current machine operations and setup skills with focus on CNC programming and operation.
Things that I like to work on the most are projects on the mills. I like running the mills. I don't know why, really. It's just a lot more fun for me. I like really advanced stuff where I have to sit down, think about what I have to do, because it's more interesting, more into it. Second year, we focus mainly on machining only, where I do more advanced projects. We'll start working with CNC machines, which means computer numerical controlled, and things of that nature, higher level projects.
Being in a tool room, you gotta have knowledge of everything. You gotta be able to use all the tools in the shop, the mills, the lathes, the bench grinders, so you can make what you need for the CNCs to do what they need to do. I feel very proud of what I do here. It's fun, I love to do it, and it's something I hope I can do the rest of my life.
I decided to choose this course because my father, he's a welder, and I've been brought up welding my whole life, so I figured I had a big interest in it, and I figured it'd help me a lot in my future.
New Visions is a stimulating and challenging option for college-bound high school seniors who are interested in medicine and related life sciences and who would like to learn the fundamentals about healthcare professions. Cayuga On in cooperation with the Auburn Memorial Hospital will provide an inside look at medical professions found in the hospital and ancillary healthcare facilities. Through daily involvement with the various medical staff, students will learn what is required of healthcare professionals and the application of their education to real-life situations on the job. Students will gain a better understanding of the responsibilities and professional demands of a busy technical environment and will see how working together as a team can provide quality patient care.
New Vision starts out like any other school day. You have classes, but it's more of a hands-on approach. So instead of reading about something in a textbook, you physically see it right in front of you.
Tuesdays and Thursdays are rotation days where you can choose to shadow anyone you want to. It can be a doctor, a nurse practitioner. You can also go outside and shadow veterinarians and dentists.
Our teacher, Mrs. Harrington, is one of the best women I've ever met. She helps us through every day. She's taught us so much more than just schoolwork. She's taught us life skills that you could never replace, and she's just an amazing woman.
If there's something going on in the hospital, she wants us to go and see it. She doesn't want us to sit there and be like, okay, we got to learn from a textbook today. She'd rather have us see it firsthand than in a textbook, because that's how a lot of people learn better that way.
I was questioning whether I wanted to be a midwife or not, and I hadn't really had a lot of experience. A lot of my friends had seen a baby being born or something like that, and I hadn't seen anything, and I was getting kind of discouraged. I went up to maternity, and there was this absolutely great woman up there, and I watched her son being born, and I got to cut the umbilical cord, and that just made me feel like I know I'm in the right place. I know I have the right mindset. I know this is what I was born to do.
I plan on going away to boot camp for the military, and then after I get back, I want to stay in school and go and get my RN. I want to later on become a flight nurse. On the helicopter, there is a nurse, a paramedic, and a pilot. I want to be the nurse on the helicopter.
The whole hospital is great, and there are people all over that want to teach and love students. They say, you know, I used to be a student, we were all there one time, so I'd love to help you out.
Are you interested in snowmobiles, motorcycles, ATVs, boats, all vehicles people use for excitement and fun? If so, you know that someone needs to keep these machines in top running condition. In the Outdoor Power Equipment and Power Sports Technology program, students learn the skills necessary to work on a variety of equipment ranging from small 2-cycle chainsaws to large V8 marine engines. Students work on customer equipment and learn all engine parts and procedures from teardown to reassembly.
I chose it because I enjoy working on engines, and I have a lot of toys myself, like dirt bikes, four-wheelers. Pretty important to work on your own engines. As far as, you know, you're gonna have to go out and pay somebody to do it. Instead, you know, you can just pay for the parts and then fix it yourself. When I finish this program, I'd like to either go right out of school and work in the field, or go to college and further my education.
And then my teacher was actually a great help. He showed me what's really out there in life, what you can really accomplish if you put your mind to it. It's like my teacher's a great help. This basically made my life for me. It made me decide what I really wanted to do.
The Plant, Animal, and Life Sciences program is a stimulating and challenging option for employment-bound or college-bound high school students. Not sure what you want to do? Just knowing you like working with plants, animals, and being outside? We'll help you figure it out. Students in this program are exposed to careers in veterinarian medicine, animal care, floriculture, horticulture, greenhouse management, and entrepreneurship.
In this class, I've learned that how to take care of the garden, what kind of watering they need, the soil. We'll transplant the flowers and the plants, or we'll go into the greenhouse and we'll water.
I like that we get a lot of hands-on working with the plants and the animals. I feel like we get a head start towards what we want to do later in life. We start off by taking care of the animals in our animal room, and then we either go out to like the garden out back or the greenhouses and plant and water. And we've learned a lot of like how to handle animals, small animals such as cats and rabbits, and how to give them shots. So I can take that into my future of being a vet.
It's really amazing just how much goes on here. You can also get involved in some great organizations. Students can become members of National Technical Honor Society, Future Earth Movers of America, Skills USA, or the National FFA organization. Students also visit many post-secondary college campuses throughout the year. Programs are also open to non-traditional students, such as people looking to improve their education or gain job skills while working on their GED. The Guidance Office here provides supportive counseling and academic advisement to all students. They serve as liaisons between homeschools, students, and their parents. They also help maintain and monitor students' grades, serve as a resource for employment, technical colleges, and scholarships, as well as provide equity support and counseling for all students, including student rights, advocacy, non-traditional program support, and minority issues.
Career and tech programs are open to all juniors and seniors from our component schools.
Before your junior or senior year, you can select any program that interests you.
To enroll in a career and tech program, just talk to your high school counselor.
There are no entrance exams, and prior experience in your chosen field is not required.
Career and tech education is an amazing opportunity to get you prepared for the workforce and life.
So come visit, or to learn more, check out our website.
We've all benefited so much from being here, and we think that you will too.